Tchaikovsky was born in Votinsk, a small provincial town in Russia, in the year 1840. Already at the age of 6, this shy, moody, sensitive boy found happy release not in childish games, but in music, especially the music of Mozart, whom he idolized. The boy was so obsessed with music that his mother worried over his health. And so a new French governess was introduced to the household.
Alexandra, Pierre, Nicolas, enchanté. What a nice home you have. It will be a pleasure to work here.
Oh, thank you.
Merci. I have a lot to learn from you, Pierre. You see, I know so little about music, and you know so much.
It was love at first sight, even though Mademoiselle never did learn very much about music.
Pierre, in winter it was all right to spend so much time at the piano.
But that's what I like to do best, Mademoiselle.
I am responsible for your health, so you will go out in the sunshine and play now. Oui?
Please, Mademoiselle.
Besides, we have to get the house ready. Major Mashovsky is coming to visit your parents.
Major Mashovsky?
And you know it. Come on.
Peter's heart was pounding with the excitement of this great moment. Major Mashovsky was a pianist of some renown, and pleasing him, receiving his approval, was a pressing need for the boy.
Bravo, Peter Ilyich. Chopin himself couldn't have done better at your age. Oh, someday you will be a great pianist, huh? Greater than Mashovsky. But don't let praise go to your head, my boy. That's bad.
Pierre, to bed.
Whenever the boy's soul was stirred, the music would throb in his head until it was almost painful.
What is the matter, Pierre? Oh, your head is burning.
The music, it's in here. It won't let me sleep.
Oh, mon chéri. Oh, Pierrot, my little Pierrot. It was a mistake to let you play. Music always upset you. I know something that will make you sleep. Here's a story you have not heard before. La Belle au Bois dormant. The story of the Sleeping Beauty. Once upon a time, there lived a king and a queen who were sorely grieved because they had no children. And then one day, a little princess was born. They named her Aurora. At the christening party, her 3 good godmothers bestowed on her 3 gifts. But the spiteful godmother, who had not been invited, decreed that the little princess should prick a finger on a spinning wheel and die.
No, the story wasn't putting him to sleep at all. On the contrary, it stimulated his musical imagination. And slowly, the little fairy tale was taking melodic shape in the boy's mind.
It's no use. Out with you in the fresh air. And no more piano until you do.
A keyboard may be locked up, to be sure, but how does one shut off a melody that hammers in the brain? Peter could hear it, feel it in his very fingertips. The spirited march of a mighty procession moving toward the king's castle to hail the birth of Princess Aurora. And so he was allowed to play again to his heart's content. But contentment was never to be Peter's fate for long. Soon he was to suffer the heaviest blow of his young life. His parents decided to prepare him for a government career at school in St. Petersburg.
Someday you will be a high civil officer like your papa. Think of it.
But I don't want to be a high school officer. I want to go back home with you.
Be a good boy. Study hard. I know I will be proud of you, darling.
The little boy never saw his mother again. A short time later, she was dead. A blow so crushing that his musical genius withdrew deep inside of him. It went to sleep like Sleeping Beauty in the fairy tale. And strange to say, like Sleeping Beauty, it was to stay dormant for a long time before something wonderful happened to awaken it again. 17 years went by. Inside the gloomy Imperial Ministry of Justice at St. Petersburg, Peter Tchaikovsky, now 23, toiled as a lowly copy clerk. A light had gone out in him, the divine light of music. He felt empty and oppressed. His life, his work seemed quite without meaning. But the time for awakening had come. The new Conservatory of Music was opening under the great teacher and composer, Anton Rubinstein. It was a momentous event in the musical life of the capital, and it hit Peter like a thunderbolt. Suddenly, he knew exactly what he must do. He decided to be among the first students to enroll in the evening class for piano and composition. With tremendous enthusiasm, he threw himself into his studies. After his lessons, Peter's genius for melodic invention would make him improvise tunes of his own. It was on such an occasion that he first met the great master Rubinstein.
You have talent, young man. But why this terrible basso ostinato? Why not like this? Well?
Well, it seemed like a good idea, sir, at the time.
You're going to make music your career?
I have dreamed of it, maestro, but I have to earn my bread.
Bread? Did Bach, Mozart, Beethoven think of bread? For music, an artist must be willing to starve.
But those men had genius, maestro. I'm not even sure I have talent.
You doubt the word of Anton Rubinstein? Well, there's a way of finding out. Here's a theme.
remember it. Write me some variations on it. Oh, and another thing. In composing variations, not only quality, but quantity counts.
Peter worked all night without let-up. And next morning at the office, he kept on writing down the never-ending stream of musical ideas that clamored for expression.
The official decree with the signature of the Prime Minister. Variations on a theme by Anton Rubinstein, by Peter Ilyich.
I'm awfully sorry, sir.
You're sorry. You're sorry. You go and tell His Excellency the Prime Minister that you are sorry, so he can go to His Imperial Majesty the Tsar and tell him that he is sorry.
But I did
Get out. You are dismissed. This instant you are dismissed. Get out.